Howdy. Keith Stanball, the School of Woodlore and Common Sense. Just kind of out poking around today. We're going to go for a walk in the woods. Small game season, so you don't want to be caught with anything large. If we're going to take out the air rifle. Had a couple of people ask me, said, Keith, why do you like all the old stuff? Why do you like the single shots? And what the hell's with the air rifle? Well, I'll tell you. A lot of people nowadays have gotten into using multi-round weapons. That's why I talk dirty about pumps and semi-autos and stuff. Reason for it, it tends to make people sloppy. They tend to want to obtain that spray and pray attitude. Accuracy just goes right to squat. And it has even happened with me. Years ago, I went from my single shot shotgun to a Remington 870, and I had a couple of Italian autos, and I noticed suddenly that my shooting was getting real sloppy. Real sloppy. I mean, gimme shots that I missed. And other buddies of mine started suffering from the same thing. So I went back to the single shot and found that my accuracy greatly improved. Because you only have one round, and you know that, you tend not to waste it. Now, as far as buddies of mine that may agree with me, go to the National Muzzleloading Rifle Association, an organization I've belonged to for a long time. I would say about 99% of members of that organization, and it is a large one, will tend to agree because, well, you're talking about muzzleloader, you're talking about flintlock or percussion, you got one round. And now the air rifles, the thing I like about them, besides, I know I've fussed about the latest and greatest, but air rifle technology has come quite a long ways. And neat thing about it, for instance, like a Springer air rifle like this, one that you cock open, load a round into it, and I'll put a round in that later, put a round into it and go hunt with. Well, one thing that's neat about that is the amount of ammo, or I should say the weight of the ammo. If this was a 22, could you imagine how much space and weight 500 rounds would be? You know how large a brick is. This is 500 rounds of 177. 22 caliber air rifle be about the same size. You've seen the pellets, you know what they look like. So weight saver right there. Two, with the air rifle versus the 22. 22, you can take shots at 175 to 100 yards, and providing you're a good shot, you can tag that critter. But a lot of people tend to go out with Ruger 1022s and semi-autos and the rapid fire, and they've lost that ability to keep that accuracy, that one shot, one kill. Second point to the air rifle is that you've got to get within 50 yards, preferably 25 to 30 yards. Okay, now we're talking skill, not just for accuracy with the weapon, because you want to preferably do a headshot, good clean headshot on a squirrel, a pigeon, what have you. Beautiful thing, less meat damage. But two, skill of stalk, skill of hunt. That skill of getting within a decent range of your prey, of what you're fixing and harvesting, and making an ethical kill. That's one thing I like about the air rifle. It keeps me on my game. And if I'm not on my game, I know, because I don't get close enough to take that shot. That's, for me, that's a very cool aspect. Now, single shot rifles, I've heard guys fuss about them before. Well, they're saying they're junk, and I'd have to disagree. There are companies that make lesser expensive single shot rifles, Rossi and such like that. But some of the finest rifles in the world, single shot. Ruger #1, the Sharps, Remington Rolling Block, Henry Martini, just to name a few of them. Now, only one of them is still manufactured by the original company, the Ruger company. Number one is a fine rifle. It's great for medium to large game. Comes in everything from 223 up to 460 Weatherby Magnum and probably above that, depending on if you're going to hunt elephants and woolly rhinos and stuff. But down here, I think a 243 would do you good. Anyways, that's my thought on rifles and single shot rifles, single shot firearms, single shot shotguns. And that's part of the reason behind the weapons that I choose to use, like my flintlock. As you've seen from some of the shots I've taken, it can reach out there for being a Fowler, for being a smooth bore 42-inch barrel flintlock. It can reach out there. I've hunted geese in upstate New York with it, and it kept up with the 10 gauge 3.5-inch magnums. Of course, once again, they're shooting semi-autos, they're shooting steel shot. I was shooting bismuth. I had about 95 grains in the barrel, and it was lobbing that anti-aircraft slag up there, and 4 rounds, 4 geese. So once again, taking your time, learn your weapon, get proficient with it. There's an old phrase that beware a man that owns one gun, because he knows how to use it. Same thing with a single shot. Know your weapon, know its abilities, know its capabilities, and then increase your skill, increase your capabilities to get closer to that game. Anyways, this is Keith Stanbaugh, School of Woodlore and Common Sense. I appreciate y'all watching my videos, and thank you for your support. God bless, and y'all have a lovely day. All right, bye-bye.